Good morning, guys. It's Curtis. Today we're going to be doing some speed testing here at my house. So we'll go ahead and start off with T-Mobile. See what they're running here. So on standalone N25 15 megahertz, N71 15 megahertz, and N41 at 40 megahertz. So not the greatest setup, but we're still waiting on auction 108, so it's respectable, I guess. Not sure why it's using the Cleveland server. I'm going to use the Pittsburgh server. So 26 ping, 6 jitter. So that's 5, 6, probably like 70 megahertz total. I mean, it's all right. It's nothing to write home about, but 26 millisecond ping, 6 millisecond jitter, and 158 down, and 8.93 up on T-Mobile. I'm using Metro on the Samsung. I can get the iPhone out and see what we get here, but we'll run 2 tests on each carrier. Snowstorms hitting right now here in West Virginia, so the carriers probably aren't super congested up here right now. So this is kind of best case scenario, I would guess. So on this test, we got 28 millisecond ping, 9 millisecond jitter, 140 down, and 7.35 up. So, and now let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and switch this over, and we'll run it here on the we'll run it here on the iPhone. 31 ping, 6 jitter. Go ahead and switch the Samsung over to AT&T so we can get that tested. About the same as the Samsung. That's decent. So 31 ping, 6 jitter, 141 down, and 14.3 up. We'll run another one. And I seem to be in a null sector for, I think, pretty much every carrier other than AT&T, because Verizon and T-Mobile's performance here is just, it's all over the place. So this one's 20 millisecond ping, 4 millisecond jitter, 59.9 down, and about 14.3 up. So still trying to get the Samsung to switch over. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and let's just go ahead and test out Dish. Let's get them going. Hold on 1 second, guys. Alrighty, I'll go ahead and get a test here from Dish. Okay, this is Project Genesis. It does say boost. Not really sure why, but ever since I've got this, several people have pointed out that this is boost. I'm not really sure why, but this is in fact Project Genesis. As you can see right here, Dish Wireless. So first test, pretty good. 49 ping, 3 jitter, 316 down, and 13.7 up. Dish is pretty good here in Morgantown so far. They have some density to work on, but I think that's pretty normal pretty much everywhere when you're building out a new network. They've got, I think, trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say probably 5 sites right now that I know of online. So it's not a lot, but you know, it's enough to cover the Morgantown area. On the second test, we got 43 ping, 8 millisecond jitter, 307 down, and 13.7 up. So not too bad on there. Next up, we'll go ahead and do AT&T on the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. Let's get them going. We'll see what they're running. Looks like we got band 2 15 megahertz and 5 10 megahertz, band 66 10 megahertz. So we're gonna run it again here. Not too bad. Latency, it kind of sucks here in Morgantown for AT&T. Actually, everywhere in West Virginia, it kind of sucks. Used to be you could consistently get like around 40 milliseconds, which it isn't too bad, but now it's all over the place. Sometimes you'll get like this 72 up to 100 milliseconds. Sometimes even it's like roaming latency. It's crazy, but anyways, a 1772 millisecond ping, 17 millisecond jitter, 86.9 down, and 31.2 up. It's not too bad for the spectrum that they got online here. You can definitely tell that there's no one out today because this tower generally struggles during the day. Sometimes it'll do good to get even close to 3 megabits per second. I've seen it below 1 megabit per second many times when it's super busy in this area. So the second test, 55 millisecond ping, 26 jitter, 65.8 down, and 31.6 up. So not too bad from AT&T. Okay, while we're switching over to US Cellular, let's go ahead and get Verizon going here on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Let's go ahead and get US Cellular going here. We'll see what they're doing. You might be surprised with US Cellular. They might be the fastest because they do have some C-band going on over in this part of Morgantown. So Verizon, 55 ping, 21 jitter, 53.7 down, and a really anemic upload, really crappy upload. And this is an area where Verizon struggled a lot. They recently upgraded the tower pretty close to here to C-band, and CBRS doesn't reach over here very good. If I were to go outside on my porch, it would work, but otherwise it doesn't work. So it doesn't really work inside. I'll go ahead and airplane mode it. Sometimes it'll kick in if I airplane mode it, but I've had more luck getting it to work on the Samsung than I have on the iPhone. But we can test it on the Samsung too, so that's no problem. And there are a couple towers pretty close to me that are Verizon. One's down the valley below me, and then there's one off to the side that you can kind of see, but it's in a little sector. So got US Cellular to switch over, but sometimes you gotta wait for 5G to kick on once you switch the SIM for them for some reason. Not really sure why, but I've noticed that lately. But anyways, the second test on Verizon was 44.8 down, 4.6 up, 54 millisecond ping, and 4 millisecond jitter. So not bad at all. And while we're waiting for US Cellular to kick into 5G, let's go ahead and test my Verizon home internet out real quick here. I'll show you guys kind of what it pulls. It's capped to 300 down and 20 up, but it does connect to C-band, so it's pretty solid performance. It's always really solid performance. So I have it as a backup for my fiber. So yep, 32 millisecond ping, 6 millisecond jitter, 293 down. You can see it bursts up, but it won't let it go past 20. It should go back up to around that area. .6 on the up. So as you can see, the loaded loaded latency isn't bad at all either. So, all right, get that camera to focus again. We'll run another one here. 26 ping, 5 jitter. Yeah, for 25 bucks a month, you can't beat this as a backup. That performance is pretty dang good. I'll connect to my T-Mobile home internet and we'll test it as well. So this test was 26 ping, 5 millisecond jitter, 295 down, and 23.7 on the upload. And 930 loaded download and 78 loaded upload. 78 is good, but the 930 is kind of bad. That's not super normal for what I see with Verizon home internet. But alrighty, we'll go ahead and switch over to T-Mobile home internet and get it rolling here. Since US Cellular still has not switched over. This is on a business internet line. I do have a business account and have a few business internet lines on there. So 23 ping, 5 jitter. The latency on this home internet product for T-Mobile is pretty good. I generally see as low as 14 milliseconds at times on it, so it's pretty good. 108 down and 11.4 up. It's not too bad for only having 40 megahertz around here. So for some reason, US Cellular still has not switched to 5G. So we'll run this other test and we'll give it a whirl here and see what happens. So. So 24 ping, 11 jitter. 120 megabits per second on the download. And 11.9 on the upload. So not too bad. While we're waiting for US Cellular to finally kick into 5G, we'll go ahead and test. Let's go ahead and run a test on my fiber just to show you guys how good it is. And this is Citynet. This is a provider in Bridgeport, West Virginia. It's a little fiber provider that they've been building out fiber in most of West Virginia recently. So, and it's very good stuff, as you can see. And I am rocking the U6 Enterprise for Ubiquity equipment on my home network. So, this is Wi-Fi 6E. So 4 millisecond ping, 0 millisecond jitter, 921 down, and 893 on the upload. So pretty good speeds there. So again, 4 millisecond ping, 0 millisecond jitter. It's very consistent. And I do pay for the gig package, so that is 940 down and up. So 932 megabits per second download and 726 on the upload. Very good loaded latency, as you can see. If it'll focus here. Yep. Okay, so finally, US Cellular has kicked into 5G. And as you can see, pretty decent speeds here. It's a 59 ping, 23 jitter, 191 down. And I do apologize for the video being kind of longer, but an 8.1 on the upload. Let's go ahead and see what they're running. Should be 60 megahertz of C-band. Okay, I'm wrong. It's only 40 here on this tower. So band 2, 10 megahertz, and 77, 40 megahertz. Band 66, 5 megahertz, and band 5 at 10 megahertz. So, not bad. Let's go ahead and run one more test. Let it select its own server. So 38 ping, forward jitter. Let's see, we might hit 200 here. Like I said, surprise, Dish is better, but of course they don't have any, hardly anybody on their network. So 198 down and 8.27 on the up, 38 millisecond ping, 4 millisecond jitter. The loaded latency it's all right. It's not the greatest, but it's all right. Let's go ahead and run one on Verizon on this guy here. Okay, while we're waiting, let's just run another one on Dish. So 42 ping, 4 jitter. So as you can see, a little bit better here on this test. I generally see close to 500 peak speeds. Sometimes closer to 600 on the peak speeds, depending on the conditions. But as you can see, 373 down, 13.1 on the upload, 42 ping, and 4 millisecond jitter. So that's pretty good for Dish. Run one more while the Samsung restarts here, switches carriers. So this one's 40 millisecond ping, 5 millisecond jitter. Something I have noticed here with Dish's upload, it's kind of almost capped at 15. I have gotten 20, 25 up. I think maybe 30 one time, but it doesn't seem to go over that. I don't know if that's some updates that they need to do. But this network is pretty recently installed. I would say in the last 6 months it was installed and turned on. So yep. So this last test, 40 millisecond ping, 5 millisecond jitter, 371 down, 15.6 on the upload. All right, let's go ahead and do Verizon here. We'll see what they're running and such. As you can see, the 5G icon, I bet it's fake. Yep, and it is fake. So band 13, 10 megahertz, but we do have CBRS. Bands 48, 20 megahertz, band 48, 20 megahertz. So four, I ain't gonna read it off. There's four channels of that. So 80 megahertz total of that. So there's 90 megahertz here. See, it wants to attach to CBRS, and it doesn't have as good a performance farther away as C-band does. But as you can see, it's not doing that great. Because I mean, it's hard to tell what the RSRP is on that. Yeah, it's like in very edge of cell, like very edge of cell. Like this last one's at edge of cell. Or end of cell. Okay, so it's 10.4 down, 15.7 up, 31 millisecond ping, and 5 millisecond jitter. Let's go ahead and run our airplane mode here. See if we can get it to connect anything else, because those speeds are not that great. So no, not really anything better. 40 millisecond ping, 4 millisecond jitter, 16 down, and looks like it might be about 14 here on the up, maybe a little bit less, give or take. about 13.8 on the app. So I apologize for the longer video, but yeah, we thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll have some more videos coming to you out and about when the winter weather kind of clears. So I appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day. Bye.